So I just want to just do a little intro here of this before I start the reading. Okay. Now a lot of you know what twin flames are, or you wouldn't be interested in watching this video. So what I'm going to do is I am going to delve in deep here, just very quick explanation how this is going to, you know, align with your sign here. So a twin flame, what is a twin flame? Well, a twin flame is one soul that has kind of split into two. One soul that is kind of split into two, and one part of this soul has gone on their own journey, and the other part of the soul has gone on another journey on this plane, you know, on this spiritual plane. So and this soul could have gone right back in time. You know, we're talking about past lives here, past life souls, you know, and very, very rare occasions, very rare that these souls reunite, you know, come together to you know, teach what they've learned on their journey. So one of these half souls will reunite with a more evolved kind of spiritual journey and want to teach the other half of the soul, you know, oh gosh, it's like, well, it's not like this, but it's like this. I have learned so much that I need to tell you about here. Gosh, I have been through, you know, through wars, through battles, through heartbreak, through pain, and you know, I've seen starvation. I've seen, you know, I've seen people suffering. I've suffered myself. Gosh, I need to, you know, teach you this. So, you know, as a whole soul, okay. And these souls are old as well. They are very old. They go back many lifetimes, okay. And the other soul, the other half of the soul, has not evolved as much as the other half, okay, when they come together. And this is very challenging, okay. When this happens, it does happen very rarely. It may happen in a lifetime that these two souls come together to teach each other their kind of lives, their life's journeys. So this is what we've got here, and when these two souls merge together of like this union, they will fear it because it's too intense. You know, it's very intense. The other person is saying, "Yeah, I feel you. I know what you need to do. I've experienced that. I can, you know, I've been through that. I can tell you all about that." And so this other person has to go and learn this. So they may come back, but they may go away again, okay, to learn other things on their journey, so they can come back to this soul and complete this soul and say, well, I've learned this, and I can teach you too what I have learned. It's a kind of union that will never, you know, a connection that will never be forgotten. You could be away from each other for 5 years, 2 years, but you will never forget that connection. You will return to each other eventually, okay, to teach each other the lessons here. And when you do meet your twin flame, if you're lucky to meet a twin flame, this person can bring out the worst in you. You know, this person can bring out the worst in you because, you know, when you was with this person, it felt like home. You know, you felt like you could talk about your deepest desires, your deepest fears, and you felt as if all the layers were peeled off and you could be yourself, you know, like this soul underneath this body, this shell, and you felt like you could just be who you are. And the other person too, it's like two souls together, or two half souls together dancing. There's always something like a mountain in between a twin flame, because we're talking about two half souls coming together, both on different kinds of evolvements of learning. So there's a mountain to move. There's always a mountain to move, and it's always unconventional. You know, it's an unconventional relationship. You know, it may be miles and miles in distance apart, you know, and you've got to move mountains to be with that person. It could be the parents hate that person. You know, I told you so, I told you not to be with that person, you know, because they're still making mistakes and they're still learning, but that person keeps coming back, like an on and off. It's like one of those relationships that are on and off, and they keep coming back. But I've learned that lesson from last time, you know, and this keeps going, this dance keeps going until both partners have learned. Okay, but there's usually one that's more evolved than the other one, and that's the stayer, and the other one is the goer, you know, the one that leaves and comes back, one that leaves and then returns. Oh, I've learned that lesson, I've come back to tell you that I've learned that lesson, but I must go because I need to learn more. Okay, and they'll come back and they'll explain it again. So it's very much an on and off situation. Now, I'm not saying that on and off situations are a great idea, but this person you just feel very authentic with. You can confide with them. You feel vulnerable. You're able to be vulnerable with this person. You can tell them all your secrets, and you know that your secrets are safe with that person. There's a lot of depth and intimacy and open-heartedness with this person. It feels like you feel at home, you know, you've arrived when you're with this person. And it feels out of this world when you share your heart, because your heart together is one, you know, your soul is one, and when you come together and bond together, your heart is one. Okay, and you share the same space, and that's why this connection is very scary. You connect on all chakra levels too, and you can read this person like a book. There's telepathy, you know what they're thinking. You could be miles and miles apart, and you know what that person is doing and thinking. Okay, it could even be it could be somebody close to you, a twin flame. It could be your daughter, your son, you know, and you know what they're thinking. There's this connection. Because they're part of you, you know, it's like you gave birth to that person, so it's like part of you, you know, is within that person. But as in twin flames, you are together. When you're together, there's nothing that compares that, and you'll never forget. Although you may drift, you know, you may drift your own separate ways to find your spiritual learning, your spiritual path, but you'll merge back together again to teach each other. And that is what my interpretation is of a twin flame. Okay, if both twin flames are fully evolved, and they eventually after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, they eventually come together as learning lessons, and they eventually come together, then that is an absolutely beautiful thing. That is very, very spiritual, you know. Lots of things in sync, you know. Many things are in sync. You can read that person's mind. There's lots of telepathy, and that's just an amazing you know, but that is very rare. That is very rare to actually two souls that are on now reach the same evolvement coming together. Okay, so that's my take on twin flames. So let's have a look how this aligns with your particular sign. Okay, hello Aquarius, and welcome to my twin flame readings. Okay, so this reading's in alignment, twin flame alignments for March and April for Aquarius. Okay, so let's have a look here. I'm just going to delve in quite deep. I have to say that these are new readings for me, and I do find them very kind of intense. Okay, twin flame readings are very intense, so be aware of that. So Aquarius, let's have a look here. I'm just going to pop my glasses on. I don't like them, but I can't see without them, I'm afraid. So let's have a look. Aquarius, I'm using the medieval deck for your reading. I just pulled this out. I go with the energies of which deck that I would like to use. This card came out first. I did get Two of Cups here. This person makes promises. Okay, I get the Two of Cups. And the energies that I'm getting here is I do feel you do want to be with this person, and you do want to try to work it out, and there is a promise here of a reconciliation. Okay, of coming together, a promise. Okay, that's what that card means. I get love energy coming in, but you're kind of frightened here. That there's a fear of you've kind of been down this road as twin flames do, kind of meet up on the same road. It's that kind of thing, reconciliation, meeting up, but you kind of fear the pain that you actually endured the last time. Okay, so energy coming through, but this person, you feel like they offer you nothing. I don't know why I'm getting that energy, but I feel that you feel that they're offering you nothing. It's like, here we go again on this merry-go-round, you know. So you're trying to keep things very real, very down to earth. I've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now that's not you, but we've got the energies of the Pentacles here. So you're trying to keep this very grounded. Let's not get carried away here. It's kind of, I know how it went last time. I see that you you know, I feel you got exasperated by this person previously. Okay, male or female, and I get this person, you know, they kind of accuse you of, you know, you're not on the same page as me, you know, you don't think like me. This person is constantly having these epiphanies about this relationship, and they constantly, you know, have these trying to think of the word here. They constantly come up with these realizations about this relationship. Oh, I know why this is not working, or there's like a light bulb moment, you know, and and that scares you, because it's like, okay, here we go again. These realization moments, which is stopping the flow of this relationship, and this has caused arguments, you know. I do get this person could be quite toxic, and I feel this is why they come up with these new realizations of this relationship. I don't know why I'm picking up on energies of epiphanies, realizations. It's like you kind of start going down the road together, and then this person throws a spanner in, you know, and this actually causes the drama. Okay, wow. I get this person, you know, it's like this person will say there's realizations of they actually go out and they overindulge. You know, I get drinking too, so there may be alcohol, drugs, or overindulgence here with this relationship. And I get that this overindulgence, this is when this person accuses you of all sorts. So maybe it's better if you try to get this person to keep away from the alcohol, and because the alcohol makes this person you know, their tongue becomes loose, you know, when there's alcohol, drugs, or whatever this is, this overindulgence. And this is where the complaints come in. And this confuses you. You're thinking, well, I thought everything was going okay, you know, and now you know, you're stood before me with this big laundry list of complaints about me. You know, I get a laundry list. I don't know why I'm getting a list of complaints here, but it's only when this person is overindulging. I think I feel this is what this is. It kind of confuses you, and this is how this makes you feel. You know, and this inconsistency of this relationship, this merry-go-round, you know, you have these like big rows, these big bust-ups, and a laundry list of complaints, which soon kind of evolves and erupts into anger. And it's about you, it's about you, it's not about them. Okay. This person is losing touch with reality. There's something wrong here. I do get vices, I get drugs or alcohol, and this person is losing touch with reality. This is fantasies. But in the, you know, the Seven of Cups is fantasies. But reversed, it's actually losing touch here with the reality here. Yeah, not saying everyone he's you know, has got this kind of debauchery thing going on, or this alcohol, drugs, and all of this. So keep that in mind. This person just may be toxic. And you know, they bring up this laundry list of, you know, you've got this flaw, there's something wrong with you, you know, you're so fat, why don't you you know, why you know, you can't open your mouth without arguing. There's a lot of toxic energies here. This is a burden to you. This is a burden. I mean, this person, I feel what they do, instead of taking responsibility for this inability to cope on their own, they pile it on your shoulders here. They blame you for this. It's your fault. You're doing this. You know, I've told you about this. I can't cope with this anymore. Every time we try to start a relationship, it ends up, you know, I'm not even going to go there because this is what I'm getting here. Now this person, you know, with this reconciliation coming together, this is what you're frightened of, and I don't blame you. You're waiting for this person to trip off, you know. And I kind of get that. There's an aggressive energy to this, but I do get that you do love this person, and you're concerned about this person. You know, you feel that, okay, if I kind of, you know, if we do kind of break up, or if I do leave this person for good, which you're finding it very difficult to do, you know, what will become of this person if I just walk away? You know, I get that energy here. Now you are, Aquarius, financially secure, which is great, you know. You're financially secure in this situation. So I get an element here of security, because that ace of coins there is security. So you are their security. You are their security blanket. You are the person that they can blame for everything in their lives here, okay? You are the one that's the solid rock here in this relationship. And this person can come to you with this great big laundry list. It's like you know, it's your fault, you know. I'm like this, and you're just sitting there taking this. And I have to say that if you're dealing with an alcoholic person, this is what they do. And the more you sit there and just listen, like it's just words, you know, oh, you're thinking, if you're a codependent, you listen to the words, and the words are coming out, and you think, and you're so used to this, that you love this person, but you're so used to this that you're thinking, you know what, I'm just going to not listen to this, they're just words. That's how you've fashioned this, if you like, to cope with this. You know, I'm not going to listen to this. It's just words. It's drink. It's alcohol, drugs that's speaking here, and they're lashing out at me. But the more you sit there, the more this person gets more aggressive, because you're very calm. You know, I get you're calm and here, but I get that you do want to help this person. You do want to help this person, and this is where we get the twin flames here. You know, meeting together to help and teach each other. I'm not saying that everybody should date some kind of drug addict or alcoholic, but I think that you're like the rock to this person. So it's you that can say to this person, go and get rehab, you know, go, you know, you're talking rubbish again, and I'm not listening to this, because this is just going to lead to a big argument where we separate again and we're back to square one. So I'm not going to listen to this. I think you're the only person that can help this person, okay? And that's what I've got here, Aquarius. So this person actually states conditions, you know, or you state conditions. If we get back together, this has to stop, that has to stop, you have to, or you, I get the word conditions. So maybe it's you that's saying, if this relationship is going to work, you have to stop that. You have to give that up. That is not something I'm going to tolerate. Okay. Now, this person does deceive you in ways of, if they want to get something off their chest, they will slander you. Okay. They don't mean to do it. They don't mean to slander you, but they've got nobody to take this out of. Whatever this is, that they're trying to, I get they're trying to anaesthetize with the alcohol, the drugs, whatever this is that's deep down. They blame you for this. Okay. I feel that you've said to this person, it isn't right what you're saying about me. You know, it's all lies. I don't like you saying things about me. And this person has just kind of ignored that, you know, and continued. It's like it's like a pattern. They can't help themselves. It's like, I've got nobody I can lash out at, so I'm sorry, but you know, you're the person that I am going to blame for my life. So, you know, otherwise, who have I got to bash here? No one. Yeah. So as soon as you get into a relationship with this person, actually this could be a family member, somebody you've tried to connect with, but but this kind of you know, this kind of toxic behaviour starts after a while. You know, it's okay for like a day or 2 days, but after like a week or so, this behaviour starts coming into this relationship, and it causes you anxiety. It causes you to be anxious, and you want justice, because this person is saying to you, saying to everybody, you know, I'm bashing you and slandering you, you know, throwing spanners in here, causing arguments, throwing mountains in the way for you to climb over, and blocks over and over again. But this is partly to do with they feel helpless. They've got no power here in this relationship, and this is what gives them power, is to do this. So they feel, I'm not going to allow you to have the power over me, so I'm going to get the power in first here. And this is what, you know, this is what this is. And it's sad, because how can you have a relationship or a connection with somebody who does this? You know, I get that, you know, this person actually, what they do is they steal your security. They steal the security from you and makes them feel very secure and very strong. And so they can continue on this path of drinking, drug taking. So what you're doing, you're enabling this person. Now, this is not going to resonate with all of you. You may not be talking about somebody who, you know, takes drugs, or, you know, whatever this is, smokes, I don't know, smokes marijuana, whatever they do, drinks alcohol. They may not even do that, you know. They may just, it may be just a power game where this person just throws mountains in front of you for you to climb over, and, you know, you're just thinking, why are you doing this? You know, why are you making it so difficult? You know, why are you making this relationship so toxic? And you know, so this is what I've got here. Two people coming together. You're frightened, you're fearful of this behaviour, and I can see why, really. I get that there's endings here. I get endings because I do get again, there's other roads to explore here. There's other roads to explore. This is not a connection. I don't feel this person will ever learn. You have lessons to teach this person because you are more evolved, but they are not learning from you. Okay. I also feel this person needs to explore why they do this. I don't feel they will realise why they do this until they reach rock bottom. I feel that you are enabling this. I get some kind of person who needs to heal. You know, this is hurting you. This whole thing is hurting you. And there is a separation here. I've got the Queen of Swords, which is an air sign, which is you. Okay, so there is a separation. I just feel you cannot enable this anymore. I can't allow this anymore for you to come and go and come onto my path for the security to then just go and explore another path here. I don't feel this is a soulful union. Here I feel this person you're very much a security for them, like home. But then again, you could say that, like I said on the intro, twin flames, it feels like you've come home. You know, you feel like you every time you return to this person, it's like coming home, that feeling of I'm home kind of thing. But this is a different kind of home, so who knows, this could be a twin flame connection where this person has to get through these indulgences, gets through their issues here, stops blaming you for everything here, including the cat next door and the kitchen sink, you know. Stop slandering you, stop putting you down to people, and look in the mirror and say, why do I do that? Is it because that person seems to have it all together? Is it because that person is so secure and makes me feel secure that I feel that I need to take my aggression out of that person? Is that why, you know? So this could be a twin flame connection. You know, you could be meeting, you know, from the, you know, this soul could be an old soul from a previous lifetime that still has lessons to learn and comes to meet you in this lifetime, but has to carry on to the next lifetime to actually fully learn this lesson, you know. So it's not necessarily in this lifetime, you know. So, you know, I have a saying, you know, it's just a saying. So I know it's going to irritate people when we keep saying that. So why does this person, I feel this person comes onto your path to learn communication, to learn intellectual challenges. You know, you can't always get it all, you know. You can't always get it all. You can't have it all. Life's not like that. So there is a lesson of communications, intellectual challenges. And I feel this is for you. This is an intellectual challenge for you, Aquarius. Whatever that means to you. I've got the Princess of Swords here. Communications and intellectual challenges. Let's pull some more cards out here. You are concerned about this person. You really are. I do get you feel very fond of them. There's a confronting of this difficulty together, you know. Also, we need to get through this together. If we can't get through this together, we need to separate, okay? Trying to take a different perspective. And I get that with the intellectual challenges here, of taking a different perspective. Yeah, well, I feel this is what I've got here for March and April. This person is very, very manipulative. I get the Magician in reverse, okay? They will manipulate to get round this so they can continue with this indulgence here. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. That's quite intense and it's quite complicated. If you've got any comments to make here, please make a comment in the in the comment section below here. I feel it's a dance, as I said, a dance of these flames. You may not get through this. There is a separation here again, to again explore different paths. So you may not get through this in this time frame. Or you may come together again, but that's on a different kind of, I feel that's later on. So I'm going to leave it there. Okay. So I'm sending you lots of love, lots of blessings here, okay, and lots of luck with this. If you'd like your own personal reading, a twin flame reading, okay, of your own situation, which you're going through at the moment, which is quite challenging, please give me an email. My email address is here at the bottom, and I will send you my tarot for twin flame readings. Twin flame readings are very in-depth. You know, they're quite intricate, so they are an in-depth reading. I can't do these twin flame readings, personal readings, you know, in like 30 minutes, so they are in-depth, okay. So I'm going to send you lots of love. Thank you so much for being here, and you take care, okay. Bye bye.